for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Commanders first down.
Here's a give up the middle with White. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's caught. Ray Palmer. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to White. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Another run here with White. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be fourth down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 30-yard line.
That's another Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. How he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles.
Man in motion is Smith. On first and 10, it's Barkley. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
At the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
He'll look to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Eagles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Ends with a run by White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll find his running back, White. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Washington 1st down.
Here comes White on the toss right. Finding room to the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
25 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders first.
Here comes the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
Take him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it, where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Tymee Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run out of the gun with Barkley. Whoa! And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. is bottled up after a gain for third down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. It's McLaurin open on the left side. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. This one complete to Palmer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jahad Campbell in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, so elusive. Even down near the goal line, doesn't quite get in. These guys are set up first and goal.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jayden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Commanders 13, Eagles 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the... It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Second down, they need 3.
The 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Now, faking the give. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Elliott good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
On second down, it's Daniel. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now
3rd and long. And here's Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is... They're making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
That's Goddard in motion. Now they'll set him to throw. That's caught left side by Goddard. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll drop the throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the handoff, it's White running right. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Down by Kyle Hamilton. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Corey Bojorquez now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Has an opening. Past the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Again, and here's White. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 1.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Center with White. Ooh. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniel. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 more yards.
To throw is Daniel on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And here it's the Giants' defense making a statement. The ball's out. It's scooped up, and they're going to return it for the touchdown. A turnover in their own end of the field for a score for the D. The Giants are into the win column after 3 defeats to start the year. They get the victory here. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Bijan Robinson. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Falcons get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is J.K. Dobbins. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Broncos get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Barkley. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? the decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And good coverage by the Hunt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll throw with Daniel. That pass taken in by McCoy. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Terry Warren. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
To Barkley running left. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards.
Eagles, 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
And in motion is Brown. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
At the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
That's Goddard in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10. On the give, it's White, and he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with White. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This one complete to Washington. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The Commanders about to send this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
He'll look to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. He's belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Daniels going to throw again. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Guarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Now this looks, a loose football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They are in control of this one, trying to finish it off and snap that 2-game losing streak. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Got room past the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
15 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's a
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
6-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll drop the throw. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it third and...
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Whoa! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. The receiver doesn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McCoy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down.
Shotgun snap and a give to White. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 21-yard line.
A gain of 39 yards. That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Another Washington Commanders first down. First down and 10 yards
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. He'll tuck it in. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That is second touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he gets around one man, but not much room after that. Only a couple there. It's second down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll look to throw. Taking off. The ball comes out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
That's just such an athletic play by an NFL quarterback, Mike. And you can see he tried to remain a passer as long as possible. But once it became clear there was nowhere to go with the ball, he puts it down and decides to do the rest with his legs. And he's able to take it all the way in for a touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 38, Commanders 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left, but it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
Once again, it's Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They get the